Hi, and welcome back to Allison Bakes Your Day. This week I am baking some of Peter's friends' day. I am baking Jeremy and Ash's day. They're coming over for dinner tonight, and their favorite flavors that they gave me were all things pistachio, Nutella, and vanilla. So we are making a Nutella and Pistachio Tart with a vanilla pastry cream dome covered in chocolate. We're gonna make it gorgeous. We're gonna make it amazing. Let's get to it, shall we? First step, we're going to make our tart shell. A shortbread crust. First, we are going to take butter, cold, chilled butter, so it's sticking to the bowl. Come on, go men, go! Fight for your lives! Powdered sugar, our pistachio extract. We are going to mix this on low. Smush it up, butter. While this is mixing, I have 4 egg yolks here, and we're gonna add them one at a time. One of them broke, so we're gonna scoop out our ones that are whole. Get in there. Oh, would you like another egg yolk? Here you go, bloop. What's that, mixer? You ready for another egg yolk? You got it. Oh, gooey. And our last egg yolk, get in there. Join the party. Now we're gonna keep this on low, and we're gonna add the flour a little bit at a time, just a little bit. Our trusty don't get flour everywhere apparatus. There we go, get crumbly. Scrape the bowl, scrape the bowl. Back to incorporating flour. It's definitely crumbly. Ooh, tip this out here. I'm going to add the pistachios at this stage to knead the pistachios into this. Sprinkle these pistachios on here, and I'm going to smush them into the dough. We're gonna wrap it up in some plastic and chill it in the fridge. Chill out, dough, chill out. Now we are going to move on to the vanilla pastry cream molds. What molds? Yes, they're going to be a mold. Right now I've got milk, some whole milk in here, coming to a boil. And I'm going to whisk some egg yolks, vanilla extract, and sugar until it gets nice and pale and fluffy. Some people name their pets Fluffy. I name my custards Fluffy. Good Fluffy. Good job. Oh yeah. Look at that. Gorgeousness. Look at that gorgeousness. I think that's good. It's nice and fluffy. Pale. Fluffy and pale. Like me. Fluffy. Pale. We are going to whisk in 2.5 tablespoons cornstarch until no lumps remain. No lumps, no lumps, no lumps, no lumps. We don't want any lumps. Cornstarch everywhere. Oh, God. Smooth as a baby's bottom. No lumps there. We are going to pour in 1/4 of this while constantly whisking. Now that we've made sure there's no scrambled eggs, we're gonna whisk in the rest of our milk. I like to do a heaping teaspoon of gelatin. There we go. Huh? Heaping teaspoon. No more. Oh, I don't want it to be too much. Okay, heaping teaspoon of gelatin. There we go. Mix this together. Get it gelatinized. Whisk that in. Strain it. Holding it with my belly button. Aha! I can do tricks. Turn this over medium-high heat, whisking constantly till it gets thickened. Oh, I think it's starting. I think it's happening. Oh, there it goes. I felt it. Pour it into this bowl. I've got 2 teaspoons of butter, chilled, very cold. Whisk this in until that melts. We're going to cover that with some plastic wrap. Remember to touch the surface with the plastic so it doesn't form a film. We're going to let it cool down in the fridge, get it chilled, so that we can pipe it into our mold and freeze it. What? Amazing. All right, friends, we're making Nutella again. I got some pre-peeled hazelnuts this time so that I wouldn't have to do my towel shake weight of misery and shame. Start with pulverizing these hazelnuts. I don't know why I'm southern all of a sudden, but here we go. Go hazelnuts, go! I believe! Hazelnut, hazelnut. Starting to become buttery. Ew. Cocoa powder, powdered sugar, a little bit of salt, just a pinch. Blend again. You dark, chocolatey, velvety, delicious looking, beautiful son of a bitch. Did a little skip when I said that. Liked it. Liked it. Pour in a tablespoon of oil. Let's throw in the milk chocolate and we'll see how it does. Oh yeah. More! Yes. Beautiful. Next step is to fill these super fancy little molds so we can freeze our pastry cream. Haha! The recipes say to put it in a piping bag and pipe it in, but I don't want to. I'm gonna spoon this in to the molds. Aha! Lovely. Pastry cream in the mold. I have to stick these in the freezer. These are my new little removable bottom tart pans. This has been chilling for a while, so we were dealing with some hard dough. We're just gonna beat it into submission. Now we can roll it. Let's do the fancy transfer. Then we'll slide it on here. We lift and tuck. Oh, there we go, perfect. Aha. Yay! Dun, da, da, dun, da, da, dun, da, da, dun, da, da, dun, da, da. Oh, oh, oh. Perfect little tart shell. Yay! 1 down, 3 to go. I am going to use another piece of dough because this has been manhandled by my hands. Sprinkle, sprinkle, little flour. Make sure you don't stick at all. Push down on the edges of the tart pan here. I want to make sure it's pressed into that fluting. I'm a tart. These little bad boys also have to go in the freezer before I can bake them. Before I stick these in the freezer, I'm actually going to take a fork and I'm going to stab the bottom here, which is going to vent it like that. So this just helps any steam escape so that when they're baking, it doesn't bubble up. Next, we're moving on to something I've never made before, so I'm very excited. We're going to do a Swiss meringue buttercream. Whisking some egg whites, sugar, and a little salt in a bowl here. We're going to set this over this and let it warm up a little bit before we whisk it. Whisk occasionally while this is warming up. What's the occasion? You want to make sure too that the bottom of the bowl is not touching the water. We're looking for indirect heat. It's very passive aggressive. It's like, don't touch the bottom of my bowl. Like, can you get off me, please? Like, I need dinner first. Water. Still not warm yet. It takes a while to warm up. Like, it's just really shy. You know, it's like, I don't know you. Give me a minute. Never actually had a Swiss meringue buttercream. Buttercream remix. So I'm excited to try it. We're making a Nutella Swiss meringue buttercream. Once it's warm, whisk constantly. My arm. Get it together, arm. I'm gonna transfer this over, switch the camera, and we shall make a buttercream, a Swiss meringue buttercream. Whisking until we get room temperature soft peaks. Makes my table dance. Careful. Patient. Room temperature, soft peaks. Switch to our paddle attachment. Mix this on low. Incorporate about a tablespoon of our butter at a time. Hey butter, you want to join some egg whites? Yeah. Yeah. I throw butter at you. Yeah. So I'm playing this game where I don't actually hit the paddle and I can get it directly into the egg whites. I'm winning. Yes, nailed it. Add 2 tablespoons of Nutella. Break down the sides of the bowl here. Oh yeah. Woo! Perfect amount of Nutella flavor. Very creamy. I've just taken the tart shells out of the freezer, putting some crumpled up baking parchment inside of them. In the oven they go for 15 minutes. Final step before we can assemble everything is to make this chocolate glaze that's going to go over the vanilla pastry cream dough. Warmed up some heavy cream. Melt that chocolate. Come on, melt chocolate. Melt. There we go. 1/4 cup of corn syrup, which I'm not exactly excited about, but teaspoon of vanilla. I'm gonna remove all these highlights. I'm gonna pop these back in the oven for like 5 to 10 more minutes so they get crisped up and golden brown.
Tarts, assemble! Look at how cute these little tart shells came out. They look so nice.
We're gonna put a little layer of Nutella down in the bottom. Now I smashed up some pistachios. Toss a little bit more. So, buttercream, and then the vanilla. After we put the buttercream, then we glaze our vanilla. And son of a bitch, I can't believe that just happened. Son of a bitch. Wow. Wow. Well, that's rude. I'm gonna eat that one. So we have this rose gold luster dust. Luster. Dip this brush in. Sprinkle of some luster. Ooh! Yay! Thank you so much for joining me for Allison Bakes Your Day. I hope I baked your day. Let's see if I baked Jeremy and Asha's day. We're about to find out.
Here we go, here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's so good.
What is that? I just don't. Oh my gosh. How do you have your eyes open? I can't even eat it with my eyes open. Whoa. It's genuinely that good.